Republicans are finally showing up in places that we should have been for a long time. The last time a Republican for president went to the South Bronx was actually Ronald Reagan in 1980, and that made a big difference then. I think we can have a 1980, 1984 style Reagan outcome this year. And I think it's fantastic that President Trump is going to the South Bronx.
Bring back Trump.
Free my son Trump.
I'm gonna vote for Trump
Bronx
if he runs, because I feel like it was much better when he was here financially for everybody.
I got a good one for you today. The South Bronx for Donald Trump. Oh, this is shocking. CNN, MSNBC, ABC, many of these supposed mainstream media news networks will not touch this. They can't. But these videos are all over the internet. They are all over Twitter. And there is no way we can ignore what's happening here. Listen, the perspective of the people is changing, and it's happening right in front of our faces. Let's take a listen, friends. I got a number of clips to share with you today. So make sure you like and subscribe to the page. Click the bell icon for more. Remember, Trump is going through all kind of, legal issues, right? He's being held back, a gag order, and all this stuff, and testimonies, and Michael Cohen, and supposedly Stormy Daniels, and Alvin Bragg. I mean, you got the enemies and the attackers and the haters and the persecutors of Donald Trump. While this is happening, we are told that Biden is a better option. But what you are hearing from the perspective of the people is that they are seeing Trump as the solution. And listen, you don't have to listen to me. Let's go and listen to them. Check this out.
Yo voy a votar por Donald Trump. Trump, 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 Trump.
Wow. Black Lives MAGA, somebody said. Black Patriots for Trump rally. How you like that? Yeah, you are seeing both blacks and Hispanics coming together to vote for Donald Trump. Listen to this man's speech. Powerful business right here. Watch this.
About outside noise, we got to come together, Latino, Black Americans, white Americans, Jew Americans, to save this country. They are only interested in stripping us of our sovereignty, stripping us of our rights, stripping us of our religious rights, stripping us of our freedom of speech. They are moving fast, and we have to get together to make sure we support Donald Trump, to make sure we have somebody in the White House that will stand up for us. That's what it's all about. It's not about the outside noise. It's about us making noise together to save this country. And I'm so happy to see so many clergy people here, because I lost faith in the church. I lost faith because I thought the church had forgotten the fact that their job was to stand up for the less unfortunate. And guess what? We have so many Americans doing so bad in this country because we have people in this country believe that they have the right to strip us of our humanity, strip us of everything that we own, strip us of our rights to raise our children the way we want to raise our children. We have to stand up against them. We have to make sure that our voices are louder than that. That's what we have to do. We have to stop standing silent, and we have to stop being quiet. We have to stand up against the tyranny of our time, like all of our leaders did for us. And that's what I mean. So it's not about just supporting Trump. It's supporting your rights. It's supporting this country's rights. It's supporting our children. It's making sure that we stand up against all of the things that are trying to take away the things that we fought for all of our lives. So we got to be louder than that, right? We got to be louder than that, right? And we got to be loud because we are on the right side. We're not on the wrong side. And all of you people at home that's scared to come out and say you support Donald Trump, we get you. We understand. You might lose your job. You might lose, but vote for him anyway. And when he comes to the Bronx next week, there should be 1 million people out there supporting him, because guess what? He's standing up for America. Now, that's why I'm here. I as a black man, I'm standing here right now and I'm telling every black American, if you continue to support the Democratic Party, which is anti-black, you're a damn fool. You're a damn fool. Every policy prescription that they ever passed was to keep us trapped in poverty. Do you understand that?
Yes, we do.
So we need to go knock on doors. We need to go talk to our friends. We have to tell them to shame the devil and tell the truth and stand up for our community.
Oh boy.
Now I'm telling you right now, this is a serious thing that's happening in this country. I'm telling you, don't play around with this.
Don't.
Do not play around with this.
Oh boy.
If Donald Trump is not back in office, you are going to be permanent slaves. Trust me, permanent slaves.
I agree with him. I think from the perspective of being a permanent slave is just that we're going to keep working and not really getting back what we deserve. And the money that we work for is being spent to fight wars that we have nothing to do and to deal with and we've never voted for. And illegal migrants are flooding poor black neighborhoods have forsaken the black community. And the wealth of this country and the condition of the economy is not in a good shape. And they feel it. And I understand what this man is saying. Oh, I'm not done. Oh, I got more videos. I got more videos. Oh, check this out.
There's inflation.
There you go. This is coming from Newsmax.
Minority communities, we're not seeing the improvement. There's inflation with everything, food, gas, insurance prices. I mean, you name it.
Bidenomics is not working. It's just a complete mess. It's a disaster. Especially here in New York City, we're feeling it very hard.
If you could say anything to Biden right now, who says that the economy is improving, especially in black and brown communities, what would you say to him?
That's lies. I believe that's lies. Heavy lies on that, for sure.
Do you think that somebody else besides Biden should be president next time?
Of course. Bring back Trump.
Yeah.
Tell me why.
We had money. We had money when Trump was president.
Free my son Trump. Free my son Trump. Trump 2024, everybody. Trump 2023. That's crazy. And we're here in the Bronx.
I'm gonna vote for Trump
Bronx.
if he runs. Because I feel like it was much better when he was here financially for everybody.
Yeah.
Not just me, for everybody.
I'm definitely voting for Donald Trump. He made sure we had money in our pockets.
Yeah.
He was for the people. He made sure we had what we needed. I feel like everything will go back to how it was. I mean, ever since he's out of office, everything's declined.
Yeah.
When Trump was president, my life was good. Economical wise, I was doing so much better.
They're saying it's going to be Biden Trump, so who will you vote for?
Oh, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna have to go for Trump. Sorry.
I'm going to go for Trump. Trump. Always Trump. Here, let me see. Who are you voting for? Trump. Feeling the pain of price hikes is one thing, but the show of open support for former President Donald J. Trump on the streets of the Bronx was very surprising. And it's the sort of thing that has Biden campaign strategists looking very carefully at the messaging around Bidenomics as we get closer to 2024.
Oh, they should be terrified. They should be terrified. And I have to also admit, when Trump was in office, yeah, things were much better under Trump. I don't care how you feel about him. You can say white supremacist until you turn red or blue or purple in the face, as far as I'm concerned. Listen, man, the condition of the country was better. We were stronger. We were respected, okay? Okay? The condition of the economy was much better. All right? Sample was that. Illegal migrants running wild and rampant in our country. Things were under control to a degree, all right? But under Bidenomics, oh boy, it's a whole different ball game. Whew. Listen to this man. We're not done, because I gotta bring another lady who's gonna testify as well. The same one that was marching earlier. Watch this.
We love Trump! We love Trump! We love Trump! We love Trump! We back the blue! We back the blue! We back the blue!
Now let me tell you something, all right? I am a felon. I am a felon. But you see, if we don't have the police to put us in check, we will wreck ourselves.
Ooh,
and
listen
our
to that.
police serve our community. And that's important.
Very.
We must always have dialogue between the community and the police. My name is Clarence Coggins. I'm from New Jersey, but I drive up in this area with Uber and Lyft and New York taxis. I'm in this community every day. Maybe you'll be in my car next. Maybe you'll be in my car next. But you know what? Not too long ago, taxis, were rolling ATMs.
Oh, boy.
Where basically the sticker boys would go in there and they would just take your money, maybe take your life. How many people are dying because of what the Biden administration and those prosecutors will not do? We need to make sure that we have someone who's going to protect all of our communities. You know what? When I was a kid, we grew up with the Asian community. Beef between blacks and Asians? That's not what it's about. No.
No.
Beef with Latinos and blacks? No.
True.
That's not what it's supposed to be. And no, we're not going to forget our Jewish community. Okay? The fact of the matter is that the Jewish community has worked with the black community. They have supported the black community. But you know what? We are Americans.
That's right.
And we're patriots.
Exactly.
And what Joe Biden is doing, he's dividing us and destroying our country.
Yep.
Understand, people, yeah, that's right, baby. People have come to this country legally.
Correct.
To escape from what was happening over there. We don't want to bring what was over there to here. We want to build a positive America. America's greatest days are ahead of us. And that's just what this rally is. See, I didn't know Trump was going to be here next week. Thank you, Donald Trump.
Yes.
But like Senator Diaz Sr. said, he said, we did not come to this rally to see Trump. We want the world to know that we stand with Trump. Send that to Alex Bragg. Send that to Trish James. We are here to support Trump.
Boy, these people are not playing. And I hope the Biden administration is listening. But guess what? It's too late. People have been complaining the whole time. They don't listen to the people. They listen to the elites, the establishments, okay? Those at the very top. Anyway, here is another woman. Oh, she got something to say.
When he was in office, he didn't take a dime. He didn't take a dime. I am extremely proud to be an American. I am extremely proud to say that I will be voting for Trump in November. This will be the first time that this has been brought to the South Bronx. I lived right here in the South Bronx for 15 years. Right in the projects. This is the poorest, most depressing, most unemployment, most high crime rate area within the 5 boroughs of New York City. How dare anyone think that they have the luxury of not being able to support someone who is offering them a hand up and not a handout of New York City. How dare anyone think that they have the luxury of not being able to support someone who is offering them a hand up and not a handout. Trump would actually bring employment opportunities to this community. He will fix dilapidated housing and failing schools. He will create jobs. He will give people pathways out of poverty, up on their own feet to be independent, so they won't have to be like Richie Torres made a tweet this morning and said that the South Bronx will never support Donald Trump because he threatens the social safety networks, meaning he's saying that Donald Trump would end their welfare. We don't want welfare. We don't want welfare. We want jobs.
Yes.
We want fair housing. We want better schools.
Yes.
So our children won't be accused of not being able to know what a computer is. But build some brand new state-of-the-art computer labs in those schools.
Correct.
Make the investment
Yep.
There's a 3,500 person capacity, and we're expecting to see 3,500 people with an overflow.
Yes.
There needs to be change brought to the South Bronx. There needs to be change brought to the entire state of New York.
I agree.
I shout out my patriots from Albany, from Buffalo, from Rochester. I shout them all out. We need to come out of the closet.
Come out of the closet.
There's patriots that are listening to the sound of my voice behind those windows.
Come out of the closet.
That are afraid to come out of the closet.
Come out of the closet.
You need to come out of the closet and let yourself be known.
That's right.
And let yourself be heard. We're stronger in number. We're more powerful when there's more of us.
Wow. I don't know what else to tell you, man. All I can simply tell you, the narrative is changing. And the Biden administration, goodbye. Okay. The polls have shown that the black community, even the Hispanic community, are looking to vote for Trump at such a rate that we have never seen before.
Back in 2020, 84% of the Trump campaigns, the Trump coalition was white. Look where it is now. It's 78%. The non-white portion of the Trump coalition, it was 13% in 2020. Look at this now. It's 19%. So the Trump coalition is becoming more diverse. And, of course, those Sun Belt battleground states are more diverse than the Great Lake battleground states.
You're looking at the Nevadas and the Arizonas here.
Of course. If you look at Nevada, Arizona, heavy Hispanic population, Georgia, heavily African-American population, with the Michigan does have some black voters in it.
We're talking about 18-something% of black people were considering to vote for Trump. Before, it was only about 8%. Listen, that number has been doubled. I can tell you what, there's a lot of more black people that are still in the closet who are not willing to come out and speak up and speak out. There's a lot of them in Hollywood who can't say anything because they can't lose their jobs. There's a lot of black people who are thinking these thoughts, but they don't want to be called an Uncle Tom, okay? They don't want to lose their black cards. They know the condition of the society is not good. They know the condition of our economy is not good. They see what's happening in their neighborhood to their children, to their family, and they see that the illegals are going, are skipping the lines while their families are being put in the back of the line. They pick up on that. They take notice. They feel the pain. They know under the Biden administration they are suffering. But under Donald Trump, things were much better. Friends, I don't know what else to tell you. All I can tell you, a change is about to happen. And I leave this matter in God's hands. I leave it at the feet of Jesus. And as far as I'm concerned, Trump got my vote. I've said this before and I'll say it again. Like, I've made up my mind. The moment they raided his Mar-a-Lago facility, I was like, I'm done with y'all. I'm so done. It's bad enough y'all doing those kind of evil things, and yet you are persecuting the man, whipping him before our eyes. People are sympathizing with Trump, and they're missing the fact that, listen, they are realizing with all the shenanigan and misconception and lies and deception from the Democrat Party, America was in a much better place under Donald Trump. That's just the fact. I'm done talking. Thank you for listening. Share your thought and perspective with me. Like and subscribe to the page. Click the bell icon for more. I want to hear from you. Check out our links below. Become a member of the channel. Support us that way. Check out our merch. Find something to put on. Until next time, have a good one. Bye.